Capable of using elemental energy.
Just working those heals. Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a giddy couple in love that loves reacting to some Genshin Impact.
Giddy for Genshin!
Yeah, and so this is a Genshin Impact, the Sublimation of Shadow that we're checking out today. Yeah, quite a title.
Yeah.
And so if you want all of our Genshin Impact reactions, we got playlists for you in the description of this video. We also find a link to Patreon. You can get early ad-free access, get a month ahead over there. You can also go to patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive. Or you can hit the little join button down below and join our YouTube membership as well. You can get early access that way.
You have a menu of options.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever tickles your fancy. And because it's Genshin Impact,
We have a drink. This is Klee's Sparkling Bomb.
cheers.
Cheers.
Dog!
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma?
Move the cursor.
Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Oh, not a peep. So where the heck
I know,
is he
there's a
then?
puppy.
Huh. What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with
crap.
you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today.
We beat the Raiden Shogun.
The 100th vision seized under the decree.
Nice.
And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
That's
Hold
bad.
up a second.
Yeah.
So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
We must go. We'll go with you.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right?
Paimon's got a
By
good point.
doing it
Quite the
so
diplomat.
Publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma.
Yeah, she
like
doesn't
this.
have, like, any
She
friends.
is my friend.
Yeah,
To
but she's
think
also
that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
not this hasty.
Yeah, he's our friend too. Exactly.
But
Said it yourself, no time to delay.
okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Yeah, Paimon.
Yeah. Determined Paimon. Like how she's acting like she can't like look over them because she's so short. You can just fly like right above their heads.
This is true.
Toma. Is that her? Oh, I think that's her.
No! No!
Your vision is mine.
Paimon, fly in there.
Ooh. Oh, nice crab.
Paimon's like, uh-oh.
Capable
Ooh.
of using elemental energy.
Just working those heals.
You are an exception, it appears.
Exceptional.
Exceptions. The enemy of eternity.
Oh, I think we pissed her off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a sword coming out her boob?
Yep. Now I remember her, Mark.
I mean, that's
That's something you don't forget.
one place to keep a sword.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Damn.
Did you just trap us in a statue?
Okay, but like, to be fair, Paimon could have been untying Toma.
Yeah. This is our arena. Only one will leave alive. Hey, what's up? Girl talk.
There is much to verify about you.
I'm not here for the chit chat.
Useless. Evil conquering.
Inferior.
Here.
Inferior.
Inferior?
Face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Divine punishment will be administered.
Yeah, they're gonna need to put the cursor somewhere else. There you go. There you go. I say, why is Toma still tied up?
Yeah.
You're falling down on the job.
Oh crap, Paimon, do something. Do some of that fairy magic. Yeah, Toma.
Nice shot.
Oof.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
Quite an entrance. Damn.
She lives up to her reputation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give her that.
Why have we stopped here?
To catch
In
our
case
breath.
you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
Lay it on, that's what you need us to do.
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance.
Yeah.
The Shogun's army
rebels.
is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah, Sangonomiya's group, the ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree.
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army.
Goro.
However,
Thanks,
the
Maya.
Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
Do the same.
Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up. The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner. Let's get out of here.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
God, no, let's just assume that's where it is.
hey, you managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army.
They need backup.
The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Oh, lifelong friends were made.
Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look. Hey, look! Do you think that's a Resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out.
Done and done.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die.
You were.
Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei
was
of the
about to die.
Gobi's platoon. I'm with the Resistance.
I think he's
I was
sugarcoating
sent
it.
to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle.
Aww.
So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters. Have you come here looking to sign up?
Sure.
Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference.
You have no idea.
I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujosara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango no Miya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
Nope.
She's a
Just
special
got mad
case.
game.
She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess
Yeah.
that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro.
Put a target on her
He'll
back.
welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off. This is
It
what
is easy,
happened,
dude. You
General
just need to get
Goro.
better.
I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
Didn't they send you to die?
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join
I
us?
thought you wanted people to join you.
The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will.
Okay.
You and I must be certain of your decision. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly.
Yep.
Highly unusual
Who do you think that
considering
disturbance
the Raiden
was?
Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
It was me.
What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety.
Did we
After
pass your
that,
test?
They added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet.
Ouch.
Oh.
So this refers to
Poor
you two?
Paimon.
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence.
Okay.
I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around.
I believe that.
I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there.
You should always be part of the
Last time
welcome
I saw
committee,
them,
dude.
I promised that I'd introduce any
They don't
new
go out there in
recruits.
battle.
When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Is this a new recruit?
Yeah, cover your mouth.
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered. Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it.
Sure you have,
At
dude.
one
Like,
point,
captured.
there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I
Oh my
drew my
God.
blade and charged straight into the fray.
Sure.
4 shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This
When he
lady
invented
stole
them.
the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for her at all. I
Wow.
heard she even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing
Really how it worked out.
both of
You're
you.
bragging?
Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun?
No, that's the one part that's true.
The story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right?
Is that her Sasune?
Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible so I can get back out on the front line.
I'm glad Tepe can inspire you.
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
Sweet, so you'll never get better.
Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Okay.
I'll take one. Thanks. Sounds a little strange to me.
You're mistrusting of
Wolf hooks
everything.
would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
I'm just curious, what's your source for this
Thanks
remedy?
for
Yeah.
your help. Have you decided which
did his own
dressing to
research.
use yet?
Yes, that's what scares me.
The wolf hook. Okay.
Oh, playing it safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. Oh,
Oh, he's so bummed.
never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option. I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this will speed up their recovery. And, thanks for your help gathering the ingredients.
This really hurts when you first put it on. It's a standard remedy, but a dependable one. More importantly, thanks for the fresh dressing. Much appreciated. You may have skimped a little here, though. I feel like I could use some more. I'm dying to get out of this place. I just want to be back on the battlefield with you. I don't think it works like that. Piling on extra dressing isn't going to make you heal faster.
Yeah.
Especially not when you're sneaking off to go train in the middle of the night.
Uh-huh.
You have to cut that out, you know. Thanks again,
That's probably
Tepe.
why your wound
And
burst open.
thanks to our new recruit here. Speaking of training, that reminds me. They should be doing some archery practice down at the training grounds right now. Why don't you take our new recruit to go check it out? It'll be a good chance for them to meet a few more of our platoon and settle in.
You got it. All right, let's move out.
Oh, another miss. This sucks.
No,
Let's
you
see
suck.
now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one.
Bullseye?
Only one hit the
On the target, yeah.
Oh, ouch,
There it
dude.
is.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard
We
could
need
it
drugs.
be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot.
And it's distraction.
Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved.
You don't have right now.
True.
With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can
Never
do for
aim.
now is wait for the drill
Guy
master's next
knows
visit
where
and
wants
ask
the
him
arrow to
for
go.
more tips.
Just try.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight.
Who can
I guess
teach
we'll
us?
just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters?
Probably better that you don't.
Come on,
You die
guys,
fast.
less complaining, more training.
Tepe Senpai?
Just trying to be
Listen
realistic
up for a
with people.
second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, she single-handedly slayed
Paimon.
multiple shogunate
Oh, there we
samurai
go.
without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the riding
Like the Tepe has become our hype man.
Yeah, right?
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips?
I didn't do it with archery, kid.
We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
You don't know
It
how
would
to-
mean a lot.
Really?
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
They're gonna let us.
Well,
I mean,
there you have it.
they're really
I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible. I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh?
Exactly.
Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot.
I learned that I don't want
to
to be an archer.
observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed.
All right. I'll do this guy.
Those of us
Hopefully,
without visions
he
or
can get
combat
better.
skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
I believe in
Stay
you.
focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Are you gonna tell us a bunch of bullshit like you've been telling everyone else?
The Shogun's army is attacking.
Oh.
There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle. Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have
Dun,
an
dun, dun.
informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
He's always trying to prove
Sir,
himself.
if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses.
Definitely a spy.
I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
They call me Tepe Logistics.
All right, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance.
Just keep patting yourself on the back there, buddy.
Logistics work. I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just
this
like
is girl I'm trying to impress.
Said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action. Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter.
Then we shall not retreat any farther.
We can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
A lot of staring, no fighting so far. So I'm dragging them all when they stare at each other.
You are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
Can't wait to take you down.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
Hell yeah.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides. Would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, she is expendable to the resistance.
That's where you're wrong.
There you go.
Means just as much to us. As a member of the resistance, she's a comrade. I'll never surrender her to you.
And that's why we'll fight for you.
The resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone
just
from
met
the
the
very
traveler.
beginning.
General Goro!
Tepe and the traveler.
Here to help.
What are you doing here? It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Yeah.
Well, we meet again. This time, I won't let you get away.
Whatever.
I thought that you would seek refuge with the resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. that you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here,
Come with
I
us
have a
quietly.
proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
Okay.
A fight of honor? What's that?
One-on-one.
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat.
Done.
To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Oh, Goro.
What do you think?
I accept.
Will you fight?
Yep. I like the options. I accept, and I won't lose.
Yeah.
I would have picked I won't lose.
I mean, I accept still leaves a little bit of suspense.
True. Oh, she's not. Kujo Sara's not going to fight us herself?
No, of course not.
Maybe just one of her troops to do it?
Yep. They are the side without honor, after all.
Remove all threats to eternity by order of the Almighty Shogun!
Be wary. You're up against a powerful opponent.
It's cool, I got this. Don't worry.
One more? Just keep bringing it on? Okay.
You got this.
There's more.
Tepe, our hype man.
Keep it up.
Useless. It's like first.
It's a big dude, too.
Train harder.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose.
Gauge our
Soldiers,
strength.
Attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage.
Go!
All of you, with me.
Oh shit! Oh, that wasn't Tepe. Yeah,
They're
big. Oh.
So much for that honor.
Oh crap.
Stand firm. Hold the line.
Tough. Magical rain? Bubble rain?
Yeah, where is this all going?
Okay.
Her Excellency.
Nice.
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
Hey! Nice!
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha.
Again, old friend.
Bido?
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome.
Better run.
All forces, retreat!
Nice.
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've
Come.
met. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island.
Okay.
Perhaps it's the
You make
first
an
time
entrance.
you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though.
Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved.
Plus there's lightning that could like kill us at any moment right now.
Shrine to discuss our counterplan.
There's that.
What say you?
Can I come too?
He's kind of our hype
I know
man.
Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Yeah.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
Oh, what a great ending scene.
Yeah.
With Beto and Kazuha coming in there, and then Kokomi as well, like just turning the tide of the battle. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And I love how like her voice is so serene, very sweet.
Yeah.
And like, was it Beto who said like, calm as ever, my lady? You know, and it's like, yeah, that's not the, they can take our lives, but they can never take our freedom. Like that's kind of what you expect in that moment, where she was just like, I'm here. Let us do battle. So very different approach, but same outcome. And I loved how that kind of came about, because obviously having not played Genshin, I had no idea what to expect going into this. It's not like when you see like the same sort of Braveheart plot done over and over again, you can predict how it's going to go. It's like, no, in this I was like, God, they're going to lose. Like, this is really bad. Also, we did totally win the Battle of Honor, right? And then they just decided to call all-out war anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, pretty much. And then so it's interesting because like when you say that, I mean, yes, there's like getting pumped up and it's having that Braveheart moment and getting everyone all riled up. But there's also something like where when she came in, like just her calm demeanor, I think probably like soothed everyone else from, you know, the terror that they were feeling of like getting owned in that moment. And just like probably like calm them down as well and like focus them as far as like being able to be like, okay, you know what? She's confident that we got this, like, you know, unshakable faith. So that's going to help your soldiers have that same kind of unshakable faith and resilience. So I like that that was handled differently. Although I do wish there was a little bit more of an interaction with Beto here because she's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
And the Raiden Shogun.
Ooh.
Man, super impressive. Especially that whole time when she's walking down like in her heels down from the like on her little, I don't know, magical staircase that she makes for herself, and then pulls the sword out of herself. Damn, that was impressive.
Yeah, she's definitely got like her like evil queen vibe going on in the way that she is sort of like drunk on her own power and like the way that she moves and how she talks. And yeah, she was very formidable. Absolutely. And this vision decree is really evil. So you expect the person behind it to be evil, and they met expectations.
I think it's probably my favorite cutscene or like, you know, cutscene journey, like quest or whatever that we've done in a while. Like I'm trying to think of the last one that like I would say would top this one, but like just, you know, the end battle, the battle with the Raiden Shogun, the stakes were really high, and you know, the Traveler lost, to the Raiden Shogun. I mean, almost. I mean, also, it was like a great entrance, like coming in. You're like, Paimon, go, but no, we go in and we grab the vision.
Yeah.
So it was just like start to finish. It was very entertaining.
But I wanted that like Kamisato Ayaka Toma reunion.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice.
So like that's something I hope we do like maybe eventually see at some point in one of these cutscene journeys, just because she seems so tortured at not being able to go and do the fight herself.
Mm-hmm.
And Toma obviously meant so much to her. And why was he the target of this? Like there are just like a lot of things in my brain that are like, wait, I need a little more focus on Toma and like that story there. Cause I feel like there's just, it's richer than I've gotten so far. There's more there to explore, but we helped save him. He helped save us. I wish Paimon had unwrapped his hands a little
quicker,
bit faster.
yeah.
But yeah, other than that, that was all just, I think, a very strong start of this cutscene journey and a very strong like plot to have crafted.
Also, why I would love this one is because it also gave us another gem from Paimon when it's like, what would you call it, a little pet?
A pet. And like the first thing after they said that in my mind was like, well, at least they didn't call her a child. But then I'm like,
it's probably worse.
Yeah, a lot of people probably view pet as worse than child. I personally love pet a little more than I love children, if I'm honest. So like, it's really like, hey, you're moving up in the world. But I realize that opinion might be isolated to me.
So if we ever get into some sort of like convention or whatnot, and like I get a chance to meet Paimon's voice actress, oh
my god,
there's like so many things I'm gonna ask her to impressions to do with Paimon.
Yes,
because I think she just does such a great job, with Paimon. So this was just a great overall part of Genshin Impact. Really getting into it, and let us know what you thought about it down below in the comments. If you want early ad-free access, check out Patreon. And if you want early access here, you can do that on YouTube. Join button down below.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching Genshin Impact with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.